All right, game 2 for Cottage Grove in the All-American Girls Tournament out in Blaine, taking on Apple Valley Burnsville. It's always a good matchup last year, but you never know year to year what's going to happen, so we'll see. Warm-ups are done. We'll be back in just a bit. Looks like Gilman and Seidel starting on at D. Will be same D pair as last night. And Doyle centering Zerby and Ferguson, same line as last night as well. Here we go. Face-off controlled by Finley. Finley rushes it into the zone. Piper on the right side. Shot Finley right away and scores! Just like that. 6 seconds into the game. Finley with a bull rush face-off. Bursts it into the offensive zone. Scoring on the first shot of the game, putting CG up 1-0. Finley again. Piper up the boards. Finley there. Piper picks up the loose puck. She drives it in short side. Goes to her backhand. Short side shot. Save. Apple Valley. Doyle has it. Mohawks round. Gives it up to Gilman at the blue line. Puts a shot towards net. Picked off by Apple Valley, and they're looking to break out. Piper out. Strong back check. Finley as well. They turn it around. Apple Valley now controls it through the neutral zone. Push in down the right side. Trying to get Aramaya. Good poke check by her. She angled her outside. Apple Valley has it now in the corner. Centering pass tipped out by Addie. Piper pressure on the D. They got a shot towards the goal. Now picked up by Apple Valley. And puck falls behind the net. Addie wheels it around. Macy Vadnais out now for Cottage Grove. She skates it around behind Riley. Hits Piper on the half wall. Dangles around one. Piper's got a little gas in the tank left that she's run into. No call. Piper needs a change. So does Adeline. Adeline tried to go backhand pass. And out of harm's way now and being offsides. Adeline saw a white sweater, tried to backhand pass and just missed. Cottage Grove was able to regroup. Push it back the other way, but they're offsides. Allowing the rest of the forwards to come out. So it'll be Rowan, Macy, and Elise. It's like the same lines as last night all around. Rowan chips it off the boards, and the race is on. Apple Valley comes away with it behind their own net. Held in by Kendall. Dumps it back down nicely. Elise on the forecheck. Good position there. She cut off the Apple Valley defender, but they're able to break it out to center ice. Great poke check by Kendall. And now Rowan picks it off with speed. Cottage Grove changing, so Rowan's trying to hold it in while they get a fresh set of skaters. Fiona's out now. Great pressure by Fiona, turning the puck back the other way on the half wall, and she pursues it in the corner. Apple Valley loses an edge. Fiona out front, nobody home, so she wraps around. Now goes out to the D. It's Kaylee up top. D to Kendall. Hat trick last night and just offside. Sorry for the camera work. Good puck movement by Cottage Grove. Fiona pulled it around the Apple Valley goalie, got it back to Kaylee at the blue line. She goes to her D partner, Kendall, but just about an inch over the blue line. So have to do a draw. Alla Babbage now out with Fiona and Lily. Kendall dumps it in ahead of the red line, no icing. Lily in pursuit. Apple Valley up the half wall. Kaylee steps up to hold it in from the blue line. Lily falls back. Now they switch back. Apple Valley with the clear. Past Kendall. She's got to regroup. She does. She's going to bring it around Riley. She's got Lily. Gets it up towards her direction. And nicely to Fiona, who lost it. Apple Valley pushes it back in. Up for an offsides, I believe. Addie with a nice rush in. She puts a puck on net. Steered away by the Apple Valley goalie. And now Apple Valley back the other way. Zerby has it though. Piper in pursuit. It's a stick across, slowing her up. Apple Valley to get it, able to get it in down low. Addie's there first. Lost it for a second. Apple Valley player steps in. Now Doyle joins in, and they're off. Lost it. Piper was skating for a rush. She didn't realize Finley had lost it. All the puck's loose. It's a race. Cottage Grove's able to dump it in. They're changing. Wingers are off. Doyle stays out. Ooh, I thought she was going to pick it off just over her stick. Cottage Grove is in control of it, though. It's Elise Bailey. Skates it out into the neutral zone. She's out there with Rowan Robinson. Macy now joins her line mates. Doyle off. And puck almost squirted free to Rowan on the left side. Would have been a little bit of a break. Jeremiah now behind her own net. Looking. Tips it over to Elise. Elise up ice. Dangerous deflection by Apple Valley. And Jeremiah has it. And she centers it to Macy. And it's a race if she can get there and get a shot. She's first one there. Had a bad angle. Got it across the crease. Nice job by Addie holding it in and sends it back down low. Cottage Grove back on the forecheck. That's Rowan. Puts another puck towards the net. Tipped off Macy's stick. Apple Valley back the other way. Good stick by Ella to slow up Apple Valley. Nice job by Kaylee on the misdirection, or redirection rather, as she faked to her left, went to her right, got room, cleared it. Now Addie through the middle. She weaves through two, and she a little burst of speed. She's got wingers on the right side, just off sides. Check my field of view here. So 5:47 or 6:47 to go in the first. 1-0 Cottage Grove. Babbage dumps it down low. Youngquist is there, working in the corner. Skates it free behind the net, looking for a centering pass. And Fiona's there, and a shot and a save and a rebound. The puck is still loose. Fiona now on the rebound again. She brings it around the net. Lily's parked out front. Nice backhand reverse by Fiona. She's tripped up, so Lily steps in behind the net and helps her. Puck squirts to the corner. Ella stepped up. Kendall's there to hold it in the blue line. Shoves it down with her backhand. Ella has it, centering pass. And it's loose. It's Fiona again. Shot. Another save. Good pressure by Cottage Grove. Fiona with a couple shots on net. No icing is the call as Kaylee was in close proximity to the puck, so she's got to get to work in the corner. Lily jumps down to help her. She's bumped off the puck, but regroups and steps in front of the Apple Valley player. Chips it off the boards out to the neutral zone. Blind spot right in front of us. Puck loose now to Kendall. Far side, it's Piper. And now Doyle has it, and Piper's in the middle. Doyle has it. Piper's in the middle. Shot. Oh, what a save by the Apple Valley goalie, and a great play by Doyle to get it over to Piper, who was rushing just in front of the net. And she got a great one-timer off, but a great save by the Apple Valley goalie to keep this thing at 1-0. Face off won by Doyle. Piper has it, goes to her D. Seidel puts it on that, and Doyle on a redirect. The puck's loose, and now she tried to back it, or bounce it off the goalie's pads, and it's still loose. Doyle has it. Piper out front again, and it's loose. She overskated it. Zerby gets there, gets a shot, deflected. Finley's there. Tipped. Piper, rebound Piper. Rebound Zerby, and scores! That's going to be a Zerby, I think, from Piper and Doyle on the second assist would be my call. What a shift by that line, as they were all over the Apple Valley goalie. And they finally are able to cash, making this thing 2-rip with 5:11 to go in the first. Face-off controlled by Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove a little pep in their step now. Doyle just on sides, and oh! I thought she made it. I thought she hung on to stay on, but ref says otherwise. So we'll get a fresh 5 skaters.
86, Adeline Zerby. Suspend number 16, Piper Ferguson. Suspend number 10, Finley Doyle.
So that's Zerby from Ferguson and Doyle. 2-0 CG. Nice job by Rowan to chip it over to Macy. Macy pulls to her forehand side. Glove save, Apple Valley. Good teamwork here. Cottage Grove really moving the puck well. Held in by Kaylee. Well, loses it, so she just dishes it off to Kendall. Kendall maneuvering. She finds Rowan, who gets a shot deflected at the last second. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Apple Valley has control of it, and they skate it out. And with speed, it's going to be a 2-2 rush. Good job by Kaylee covering the front of the net. And a great job by Kendall as well, angling the puck carrier out to the outside. Now Kendall slaps it up, held in by the blue liner for Apple Valley. Kaylee working hard in front, loses it, but Macy's there. Now the puck slides over to the boards right in front of us. And Cottage Grove clears, so Apple Valley's got to regroup in their own end. Macy changing. Fiona coming off for her. Good step up by Kendall. Defense is changing. Forwards are changing. Allowing Apple Valley to get some room. And get it into their zone. Lily up the boards to Fiona. Fiona has it. She's got trying to split. Nice job skating it to the center of the ice. Good job staying on sides. Fiona brings it around to the far corner. Lily parked out front. Reversed by Fiona. Poked away by Apple Valley. And they just chuck it down the ice. Not enough speed to get icing, so Cottage Grove's going to have to get there. Or maybe I'm wrong. Nice. It did pick up speed. You got that first period ice. No snow, so that puck's able to get down across the goal line and give Cottage Grove an offensive zone face-off. 3 minutes to go in the first period. 2-0 CG. Face-off controlled by Cottage Grove. Recovery. To get on the stick of Lily. Now they're back the other way. Tried to split. Great poke check by Aramaya, and I think it's going to be offside, but a great stop by Aramaya up front. As Apple Valley was looking to rush with 3 forwards. Doyle on the draw at center ice. Wins it forward, and it's another bull rush. Just poked away at the last second by Apple Valley. It's not going to be an icing here this time. Bailey's going to have to get it. She backhands it up to Piper, who has it. Tried to kick it to herself and stepped on it, but it works out as Doyle's there. It's going to be a 2-on-1 rush. Doyle takes it herself. Shot, scores! 3-0 CG. And a good burst of speed by number 10 with 2:40 to go in the first. Puck slips over Kaylee's stick. She regroups, pushes it around the boards to Doyle. Doyle centers it, just misses Irby. Slow down, puck.
Assist by number 16.
It's going to be nice. It's like it's going to be Doyle and Piper on the assist. .2:19 to go in the first. Apple Valley pushes it towards the goal. They get a shot deflected by Aramaya nicely, and Cottage Grove back the other way. It's Elise to Rowan, and now back out to neutral. Good job by Rose staying on sides, but Apple Valley's able to clear. They just shoot it far across the ice. Aramaya is going to be the first one there. Skates it around behind Riley on her backhand. Chips it off to Elise. Great breakout by Cottage Grove, and they hit Macy, who loses it on a nice step up by Apple Valley. They're on sides. Good back check by Mace. Getting a stick on stick, denying a shot. This one's deflected by Macy, and she has it in the corner. She's got some room, so she skates it. Now she loses it, poked away by Apple Valley. And Aramaya trying to get it out across the blue line. Apple Valley holding it in now. And finally out, Elise. And, I thought Apple Valley stayed on, but they're going to call it offsides. This should give Cottage Grove a chance to regroup with 3 new forwards and a couple of D. Fiona on the draw. Kendall has it. Poked away by Apple Valley for a moment. Enough to get it into the zone. Minute to go here in the first. Good speed by Kaylee. She tried to rush it out of the zone, and it works out as Fiona picks it up here. She cuts over the middle, still has it. Try to get a shot off. Puck is still loose. Good job by Kendall keeping it low as we're 40 seconds left in the first. Fiona backhand just past the far side post to the goalie's left. Now Fiona has it. She slides it over to Kendall. Kendall with a shot, low tipped by her own player. Good job by the goalie to follow that puck in and squeeze it. 27 seconds to go. Fiona with an offensive zone face-off coming up. They win it. Kendall, shot. Rebound chance. Another face-off win by Fiona, and another shot by Kendall, and this one goes in. With 19 seconds to go in the first, Cottage Grove up 4-0. Fiona with 2 great face-off wins in a row, both back to Kendall, and Kendall scored twice from that very spot yesterday. 2 of her 3 goals last night coming from that spot. She gets another one today. Lily now skates in 15 seconds in the period. She's going to get a rush. Short side chance, save, poked away by the goalie. 10 seconds to go. Fiona bumps the Apple Valley player into the boards, bumps her off the puck, but they're able to clear it now. And time's expired, waiting for a horn. There we go. That'll do it for the first. Cottage Grove up 4-0. So it'll be Seidel, Gilman, Doyle, Ferguson, Zerby to start off the second period here. Addie to Piper. Piper over the middle. Oh, she tried to hit Zerby. Now Doyle. Missed near post. Doyle has it. Piper there. Centers it. Piper rebound. Deflected by the goalie. Zerby pressure in the corner. And Apple Valley forced just to chuck it down. Apple Valley's got to get on side, so they slow up. And now it's in. Apple Valley has control of it. Poked away by Finley. Now to Zerby. Zerby's got Piper. Oh, she went back to Doyle, and that worked out. They're going to be offsides. They're going to say no. I think that went across the blue line, but shot tipped dangerously out front. Puck's loose. Steered away by Zerbs. Now I'm sorry, that's Gilman. Now Doyle has it with Piper on her left. And it's a 2-on-1 with Doyle and Pipes. They switcheroo. Shot. Goal. 5-0. Cottage Grove. That could induce running time early unless it's not until the third period.
Smart for the Wolfpack, number 10. Finley Doyle, unassisted.
It'll be Doyle unassisted. Kendall behind her net. Reverses. Sheds off two defenders, but good regroup by, or forwards rather, good regroup by Apple Valley, and they almost were able to pull the trigger, but it was Bailey all over them to prevent a shot. Kendall loses it. Apple Valley player was down. She swipes at it from her knees to get it towards the goal, but Kaylee picks it up. She gets it over to the half wall to Rowan. Rowan overskated it just a hair, but they're loose now, and it's Macy with Rowan on her left. That should be an offsides, which it is. Face off in the neutral zone. Coming up. Cottage Grove going to take this opportunity to swap out all five. So it'll be Fiona, Ella, and Lily. Fiona wins it over to Lily. Puck right in front of the Cottage Grove bench. Good job by Fiona staying on sides. Lily skates it in. She had Ella on the right side, but it was poked away nicely by Apple Valley, but Cottage Grove still in control. Lily, strong move through the stick of the Apple Valley player. Ella is parked out in the slot right at the near side face-off dot. Apple Valley, though, intercepts and brings it back the other way. Fiona off the boards to herself, and it's a rush. Fiona, oh, nice job by Apple Valley, but then Lily picks it up and pushes it back down low. And I think Lily's going to go for a interference or a roughing. So we'll get the game's first power play here with 9:30 to go in the period. Not running time, must not be induced until the third period. So we're at 5-0 with 9:30 to go in the second. Apple Valley about to go on a power play. Penalty kill will be Kaylee, Kendall, Piper, and Doyle. I'm not sure what the stoppage is. Face off Doyle, wins it forward, but back to the blue liner for Apple. Puck's rolling. They corral it. Nice job by Kaylee. Has it, backhands it. Held in by Apple Valley. Piper there. Nice step up by Kendall, and it could be a rush with Kendall and Pipes if she can get loose. Clears the zone, that's the most important thing, but Kendall still poke checking away. Short-handed into the zone. Piper puts the pressure on. Forcing Apple Valley loose. It's going to be a one-on-one chance. And Kaylee angles her out to the outside. Now Kaylee's going to win the race and skate it behind her own goalie, and she cuts to the middle, and she's loose over the middle, and she's got wingers with her. It's going to be a shorthanded chance for Kaylee, Piper, and Doyle. Kaylee through. She's got Piper on the right side. Shot. Kaylee save. Rebound. Oh, and it's cleared at the last second as Piper and Doyle were right there at the last second. Good job by Apple Valley. Here comes Piper on a back check, forcing the Apple Valley player to reverse and send it far side to their left winger. Doyle's there. She gets stick on stick. Power plays over. Cottage Grove full strength. Doyle has it now behind her net. She's looking for room. Finds it. Poked away. Piper has it. She's got Doyle up front if she sees her. Looks. Skates it in. Tried to chip it up. I think Doyle had to slam on the bricks to stay on side. Piper still loose. Puts it on net. Steered away by the Apple Valley goalie. Apple Valley steps up. Nobody to center it to as she's tripped up. Held in nicely by Zerbs. Zerbs gives it over to Kendall's direction. Not enough steam on it, so Apple Valley picks it up. Kendall has it. Rushes it in. Cottage Grove looking to change. Kendall drives it in. Shot. Score. 6-0. Kendall with her second goal. 5th of the tournament. Pushing Cottage Grove up 6 with 7:52 to go in the second. Apple Valley now through the middle.
Kendall Johnson, assistant number 28, Armiana Gilman.
Elise tripped up nicely though. She holds on nicely from one skate. Was able to keep it alive for the moment. Nice little poke check by Macy on the backhand. She picks it up behind Riley. Now her and Elise switch spots. Elise went backhand over to Seidel. They're just trying to get it out of the zone. Centering pass over to Apple Valley. Nice job by Rowan to break that up. Apple Valley defender tried to step up, but it rolled over her stick, thankfully, so she couldn't get a shot off, but they're able to dump it in. Jeremiah's got to go get it. She's got Elise on the half wall. Skates it through instead and clears, and Elise is there to step up, chip it across the red line. Right in front of us, through a little bit of a blind spot. Now it pops out. It's going to be Rowan on a shot. Pad save goalie. Now it's Macy, short side. Save. Puck alive. Rowan out front. She centered it to Elise, who was right there. Seidel holds it in. Apple Valley now coming out of their own end. And a little room, so she takes it. And Fiona, all over her, just steps in front and takes it from her. Now Fiona has it behind her own net. Splits 2 defenders. Lost it at the last second. Held in by Apple Valley, and they're going to get a shot. Blocked by Addie. And Riley chips it to her. Sorry. Now Ella on the near side boards with speed. Good muscle play by Ella. Holding the puck in deep. Now Apple Valley back the other way. And Apple Valley with speed into their own zone. They're changing, so it's one forward just trying to hold it in while they get a fresh set. Apple Valley is successful on the change. They've got the puck in the far corner out in front. Apple Valley player pulled to her forehand side. Kendall all over her forehand shot. Fiona dumps it in. I think she's looking to get a change. Ella going off for a fresh skater. Fiona holding it in. So reinforcements can come out. It's Piper. Piper has it. Steers it over to the dot. She's looking to the middle. Gives it off to Kendall. Kendall with a shot. Flutterer missed far side. Lily has it behind the net. Over to Piper on her backhand. Now Piper out front. And she couldn't get a handle on it. Good step up by Kendall, poking it in deep. And Kendall's able to hold it in. Piper now, and Kendall working. There you go. Piper has it. She tried to drag her on one, poked away by Apple Valley. They're able to clear. Cottage Grove has to reset. It's going to be a penalty on maybe Kendall. So Apple Valley will go back on the power play with Cottage Grove up 6 with 4:47 to go in the period, the second period. Face off controlled by Cottage Grove. It's Kaylee behind her own net. Chips it up towards the blue line and out, and it's Adeline on a foot race and Piper on her left. Piper down the middle, and she's tripped up. That's going to be a tripping penalty, and Cottage Grove's got a delayed penalty. Piper, she could have just held on to that puck. So I will see 4-on-4 hockey. For 42 seconds. Looks like Pipes is going to take the draw. Zerbs, Piper, Doyle, and I think Kaylee. Shot Doyle. Oh, thought that was going in. Missed the post. Piper up front. One timer again. Miss Short said she's got to hustle down, keep it in. Good reverse by Apple Valley around the corner. Doyle had to step in, and it slips by her, and it's going to be an ice that puck's on its edge. Actually, it's rolling towards Riley's direction. Dangerous play. That was a weird rolling puck. And Piper has it, and she's loose. She's got some room. She's got forwards up in front. She's got Doyle. She dangles around run. Piper. She's got one girl to beat. Goes to her backhand. Now she's loose. Forehand shot. Save. Good rush by Pipes in a 4-on-4 hockey. 7 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. As Piper maneuvered her way through a crowd. Good save by the Apple Valley goalie, who's been tested often. Macy on the draw. Aramaya and Adeline on the blue line. And Elise to Macy's left. Face off won by Cottage Grove. Macy has it. Now it slips out to the far side, and Apple Valley's there first with speed. Poked away by Aramaya nicely, and she rushes it in. Puts the puck towards the goal. And dangerous spot for Apple Valley. They're just trying to clear. Held in by Addie. Misdirection here by the Apple Valley player. Good back check by Macy. Well, Macy has it, reverses. And centers it over to Elise. Both penalties expired, so back to 5-on-5. 3 minutes to go in the second. Seidel has it. Poked away by Apple Valley, and then poked away by CG. And now Apple Valley pushes it deep into the corner. Nice job by Aramaya stepping in. Taking the puck right away from Apple Valley. Cottage Grove comes away with it. It's Macy. She centers it. Had Ella, but Ella was going the other direction. She tried to slam on the brakes, but not before the puck. Sports out to the red line. It was picked up by Apple Valley. Apple Valley player sent it back into the zone, but she was on the wrong side of the red line. Oh, I know they're going to call offsides. Ella's out front. Fiona working behind the net. Nice interception by Apple Valley. Held in by Kendall now. Ella, short side chance, scooped by the Apple Valley goalie.
9 people.
Oh. Two minutes to go in the second. Kaylee chasing the puck down. Looks up ice. Lily. But she's loose with Ella on her right. Shot, Lily, save. Rebound, Fiona, save. Lily centered it, paddled away. Kendall steps up, slap shot, pad, save. Ella towards the goal, tipped.
There it is.
And and Fiona just missed the redirect. Minute and 20 to go in the period. Piper with a shot. Just far side post. Doyle picks it up, centers it. Seidel steps up with a shot. Oh, and it was deflected, I think, off our own player. Strong shot by Addie as she pinched in towards the top.
Go, Pipe.
Pipe centered it, nobody there. Apple Valley, though, has to get there. Good poke check by Adeline. Job by Adeline stepping in. Doyle pushes it down low. Puck squirts out towards the blue line. Jeremiah steps up. Now it's free, so Cottage Grove's got to check up. That's again offsides. .40 seconds to go in the period. Centering chance for Rowe right out front. She was taken off the play nicely by Apple Valley. Up still in the Cottage Grove zone. Shot towards the goal, tipped by Elise just as time expires. Third period coming up. Cottage Grove up 6-0. Fiona on the draw. Up to Lily, poked away by Apple Valley. Push it off to her left winger. Good back check by Ella. And Jeremiah scoops it up, gives it over to Lily. Lily up ice to Fiona, past her. Gonna be an icing. Swing it back down here. So third period. We are in running time. 6-0 Cottage Grove. As they're looking to move up to 2-0 in the tournament. Face off controlled by Apple Valley. Fiona has it. Maneuvers through a couple. 3-on-1 rush. She pushes it up ahead. She's on a break. Great pass to Lily on her left side, and Lily got a good look. She tried to wrap around, gives it to Ella. Ella corrals it, shoots. Nice job by Jeremiah holding it in, but Apple Valley does corral it and come back the other way. Donovan on the back check. Good poke check. And Lily has it. Tried to center it. Nobody was there, so she pushed it up herself. And they're looking for a change here. They got to hurry as Apple Valley gains control of it. They're by one. They cut around Addie. Shot. Nice save by Riley as she slid over to her right side. Puck out front. Apple Valley couldn't get a shot off, but it's behind our net. Doyle has it now. Piper now out with her, along with Adeline. Adeline has it. It's Adeline and Piper. Piper over the middle. Adeline to Piper. Oh, she just lost it on her backhand. Doyle holds it in. And Piper's out front. Doyle working. Centers it. Good job by Apple Valley to step in the passing lane and come back the other way with speed. Good back check by Adeline, forcing the Apple Valley player off to the boards. Zerby picked it up, and she got Doyle on the wall. And chips it up to her. Apple Valley corrals it. Center ice. It's going to be an icing. 9:20 to go in the game. Macy wins it over to Elise. Elise loses it, but Rowan's there. Rowan slid it to the slot. Picked up by Apple Valley. Macy has it. Centers it to Elise out front, who hustles to it, cuts the Apple Valley player off, keeps it alive. She reverses to her backhand, centers it over to Rowan. Rowan pulls it onto her backhand, trying to shimmy around one. She gets their backhand shot, miss near post. And it zings around to the near corner and rolls to the half wall. Macy steps in to hold it in. She's battling one Apple Valley player. She shoves her off the puck. Good battle. Apple Valley comes away with it, tripped up. No call. Now Macy's tripped up, and that's going to be a power play for Cottage Grove, who's already up 6 with 8 minutes to go in the game. Fiona on the draw, wins it. Paula tried to center it. It was intercepted by Apple Valley, and they're cheating at the blue line, looking for a home run. Jeremiah holds it in, pushes it towards the goal now. Now Lily point blank, and it goes bar out. Oh, I thought it went bar in. Addie now from the top of the circle, and that missed far post. Lily was there on the backdoor opportunity. She gets there quickly, centers it to Fiona. Nice save by Apple Valley. Good puck movement by Cottage Grove all over the place. Seven minutes and counting. Face off one. Seidel shot. Save. Deflected to the goalie's right. Lily's there first. She's got Gilman at the blue line. Fiona. Backhand looking. She's got room. Dishes it off to Ella. Ella back to Fiona. Apple Valley tried to clear off Lily's shin pads. Apple Valley is out of the penalty box. 5-on-5. Cottage Grove trying to get a couple fresh skaters on the fly here. Ella has it. Trying to get it across the line and in deep so we can get a change. Apple Valley turns it back the other way. Nice recovery by Ella. And she chips it up to Finley. And just cleared by Apple Valley. Piper now has it over the middle. Goes to her backhand. Forehand shot. Deflected at the last second. Nice play by Apple Valley. Denying Pipes a shot. Puck still going in our offensive zone in the corner, centering past Doyle. Doyle shot, band on it. Puck still alive, now in the near side corner. Piper working on an Apple Valley player. Puck's loose out front. Doyle wraps it around to her forehand side. What a save by the Apple Valley goalie. I think it was off her blocker. Piper has it behind the net. She tried to center it, went off the back of the post, or back of the net, rather. And this one's going to come clear into the neutral zone. We got 5 minutes and counting. Handball maneuvering our way through. Try to drop past the Finley. Kendall rushed it in. And Cottage Grove's going to take advantage of this opportunity as Kaylee holds the puck. The change. Piper has it. She's going to have to get through a crowd. She gets through one. Tried to backhand it through the stick of an Apple Valley player, but it was poked away. Pipe's looking to change. Addie has it behind her own net. She pulls it around to her forehand side, skates it, swipe that. Now she's clear, and she's got two with her rather. Ivy shot blocked. Jeremiah holds it in, centers it, picked up by Apple Valley, and they come back the other way. It's going to be a one-on-one chance. They get her on one. Addie got a stick up into the stick of the Apple Valley forward, denying them a shot. Nice poke check by Elise. She gives it off to Rowan, and Rowan with speed down the left side. Cuts to the middle, now back to her left side. Got shot off this far post. Elise is there, though, and she chunks it back to Addie. Addie with the shot. We have a player down. Face-off was won there by Fiona. Kendall with the rip. 2:20 to go in the game. Cottage Grove will move to 2-0 in the tournament. And they'll be back at it tomorrow bright and early at 8 a.m. Cottage Grove puts on goal number 7. They'll be back at it tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. against Cloquet for game number 3.
Scoring for the Wolfpack, number 26, Fiona Donovan. Scoring number 2, Kaylee Simon.
Piper jabbing at it, trying to pound one in. It squirts free. A stick by Addie.
We have a correction. 18, Lillian Youngquist scored the goal. And the assist was 26, Fiona Donovan. And number 2, Kaylee Simon.
20 seconds to go in the game. And that'll do it for the game. 7-0 your score. Shutout for Riley. Thanks for watching. See you bright and early tomorrow. Cottage Grove, Cloquet, 8 a.m.